Embarrassing stories.
I think we all have them.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to hear your guys' stories.
So, hold on, we're going first?
No, I will tell you.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
My wife always just gets so upset because I blurt things out and I'm not thinking,
Yeah.
And just for example, and I have many, but my son's wife was about to give birth and we were in the hospital.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
And there was this pregnant woman kind of walking the hall slowly.
Oh, no.
And I said, don't worry, it's going to come soon enough. And she says, what do you mean? Well, I said, your baby. She says, I already had my baby. Well, I couldn't tell. Yeah, my wife just puts her head down and she just shakes. And then another time I'm walking up in our neighborhood and we like to get out and have a nice walk.
We were with you. I witnessed that one.
Were you?
Yes, because
I
I
didn't
was
know
the
that.
one you also pointed out. Well, you can go ahead and tell
Anyway, and I see on the other side of the street the mayor's wife.
Okay.
And I go, Kathy, how are you? And she's waiting, like this. Said, you're looking good. And she goes like this, and she just keeps walking. And I go, that wasn't the mayor's wife, was it? And my wife goes, nope. So she says, always ask me. That's her phrase, and I don't always ask her. So anyway, that happens once in a while.
I actually wasn't there for that one.
I didn't think so.
I thought you were going to tell another one that was in your neighborhood.
Which one?
It was where we were going on a walk through your neighborhood, and there was this house, and you were like, I would
Oh,
never live in that house
I
because
wasn't
the
gonna tell that
architecture
one.
and design is just horrible.
I wasn't.
I
gonna tell
walked
that
through
one.
there, and he was like, I would never live there. And while he was saying this, as loud as could be, the owner was on the other side of his car cleaning
washing
stuff
his
out.
rims, and he
And
pops
I
his
was
head
like,
up,
Dad,
Oh,
and I just go,
just keep walking.
Just keep walking.
Right? So,
Oh, man.
So that's our theme. Just keep walking.
Just keep
Just
walking.
keep walking.
Keep the walk of faith.
Just keep
Oh,
walking.
okay. Enough about me, but how about?
Thanks for starting us off.
I only have like one embarrassing.
Only
story.
one.
Only one.
Joking.
I have a hard time
of
believing
embarrassing-
One doesn't.
I have a lot of embarrassing stories, but I'm only going to share one today.
Okay.
So at the Puyallup Fair,
Mhm.
it was back when I was in the academy. I was a junior at the time. Mrs.
Yeah.
Richards was a senior,
Mhm.
and I was trying to court her at the time. There was another guy also competing for her.
Was it bad?
Yeah, her attention. Well, at the Puyallup Fair at that time, they had a little karaoke place that was set up where anyone could walk up and sing a song, but you're singing to everyone that's there
Because
who's
it's
just
over
walking
speakers.
by,
Oh.
right? Yeah. And so I was like, they were like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do this. So everybody does a song, and they're, okay. And so I'm like, okay, I've got this. I've got this. So I decided to sing a song by Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
And I'm singing the song, and there's this part where it goes up high. And normally I would just kick it in the falsetto, but I was like, well, I really want to impress her, so I decided I'm going to go natural. And my voice cracks, and it's just like, like that. And everyone, all my friends just started laughing. Like literally, I saw my buddy Greg, he was laying on the ground laughing so hard. And then people are looking at them and looking at me.
No.
Then they start laughing, and I'm like, what do I do? Because it was only like halfway through the song. So I'm feeling embarrassed, but I'm like, you know what? I got to push on. I've got to push on.
That's the spirit.
Mm-hmm.
So I pushed on, and it came to another part where it does the peak again, and I just popped into falsetto that time. And I finish, and she was like, well, aside from completely breaking, you finished the song, which I'm pretty impressed with, right? So she was impressed with that. Needless to say, we didn't start dating after that. We did not.
That didn't do it, huh?
No, that didn't do it. Did not do it. Anyway.
This is good. You're giving dating advice.
Right?
Of what not to do.
But I didn't give up, and now she's my wife. So,
This one has
perseverance.
Yeah, this one has to happen.
Right? And be mindful of the songs you choose when you're doing karaoke.
Got it.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I think it's Peyton's turn.
No, I think it's your turn.
No.
No, I'm
By all
pretty sure.
means,
Okay.
be my guest.
I was so captivated, I didn't even think of anything.
Well, now you're on the spot.
I just thought of something. I was talking about this to the guys a minute ago. The other day I was in Federal Way. I didn't know where I was at very well, and I was kind of maybe a little distracted. I was driving on the road and following the GPS, and I was driving, and it said turn left, but I turned, and it was too early, and it was into one of those. It was turning the other way, so I turned in, and it was that moment of this could be really bad, really fast. So I had the instinctual decision of just going forward, and I had to go over the median. And,
Wow.
and
Oh
a bunch of cars honked at me. This one also has a happy ending because I didn't get in a wreck.
That
Could have been a lot worse.
Wow.
But not only was that embarrassing, but that was kind of very stressful, I'd say.
Very stressful,
So
yeah.
this is driving advice. Pay more attention.
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Always know
top
where
that.
you're going.
Oh, you want me to top that?
Yeah, top that.
Right. Do you want embarrassing or do you want really embarrassing?
Really
embarrassing.
Well, now that
Yeah.
you said there's like a
There's two
scale,
options,
really
yeah.
is even higher. So
Yeah.
I think we go with really.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it was 6th grade. We were going on a field trip, and it was a really unique field trip. We were going on a ship to. Do you remember that?
I was there, yeah.
A ship. It was like an old school like pirate ship almost, and they were
Oh,
taking
yeah,
us
yeah.
out to sail.
Mhm.
And
Lady Washington?
no,
No?
I don't think so.
But right before that, they gave us the option to go use the restroom, and I wasn't feeling it at the time, so I was like, you know what? No, that was a mistake. we got on the ship, and then I get the urge, and it just starts growing and growing and growing.
I'm not sure if I remember this.
It gets to the point where, like, if I literally move, it's gonna come out. So I ask if there's some bathroom on the ship or something. It's like, yeah, but it's downstairs. And so there's these
Oh, I
stairs.
do remember this. Yeah.
As soon as I take the first steps, the floodgates let loose.
Oh
My
my.
entire leg
In
was
6th
wet.
grade, too. Imagine
Yeah.
like in 6th grade. That's like...
Yeah. That is probably the most embarrassing story. of
Yeah.
my-
You're still woken up at night thinking
Oh
about
yeah,
that problem.
nightmares.
Back to 6th grade on that trip.
Nightmares. Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of Faith Talk.
Check us out on all of our socials. That'll be Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and all the above. We also are on YouTube.
And subscribe to all our channels, YouTube, Apple, Spotify, things like that.
And be sure to check out our merch store. It not only supports us, but it helps us bring you higher quality content.
Yeah, and remember, we got a weekly word on Wednesday every week on Get This Wednesday.
And episodes come out first of the month.
Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully we'll catch you on the next one.
God bless.
Well,
Have
wow.
Sammy come to a mic and share. his
Yeah, I think we
experience.
should. Yeah, no, I really think we should.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See if you can top that scene.
Yeah.
I wasn't really thinking about an embarrassing story.
Neither was I, but here we are. So you got to come up to the mic. You got to come up to the mic. I can move it right over here.
There you go.
See? Right here.
That's teamwork right there.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Well, embarrassing stories. I'm just gonna keep mine short and simple. So
Okay.
I was working at Menchie's, which is a frozen yogurt shop.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Hashtag-
You're in.
Hashtag
You're in,
not
man.
sponsored.
Yeah. No. So I was working, at the frozen yogurt shop, and someone came in, and my story will be a little similar to yours when someone came in and me and my coworker had a bet is that if I sang, because it was Christmas time, if I sang a Christmas song to them as they came in, then I would get $5, right? So I ended up doing it, and I didn't expect my voice to come out so loud, so my voice automatically cracked. In order to get my $5, I just ended up continuing on.
Right?
And then
Yeah.
I finished, and the people just were staring at me, said nothing, and then just continued to get their ice cream. This went straight there. I said, "I'm gonna go clean some dishes in the back." So that's my story.
Oh, wow.